XRP, we start with the intro to analyze the XRP versus Bitcoin. If we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned about the different possibility, and even I mentioned we can expect this one turn to flat in relative to this move, and the price we can expect to drop. Okay, and as we know, both of them, the Bitcoin and the XRP, was dropping, and the XRP dropped more than the Bitcoin. That's why we get this situation. All right. That's why I was keep highlighting, since the price was within this move. I mentioned if we want to look for the flat, we need to be quite careful. We need to get the trade set up. If not, we have the opportunity, possibility of the first option as a three-wave structure in relative to this for the price to drop, and this is exactly what we get. And even we mentioned we can expect this one to put in relative to this move. Okay, whether we should look for the reversal or still the price can drop, all depends on the movement of the Bitcoin and the XRP, because if both of them the reverse, maybe the price, it depends on the XRP how fast it can recover. Okay, and if you want to look for trade, we need to be quite careful. And the move, if we want to look for trade, what we are looking for, the only way technically, the only way, if we get a correction from here, we can look for buy. But we should know that if we move to 1 hour chart, even if we want to look for buy, we have a correction here, but there was opportunity to look for buy from here. And whoever get the trade from this move, I mean this correction, they should move their sub loss to break even. Because if we move to the Bitcoin chart and the XRP, all right, based on 1 hour chart, both of them, they have a correction. All right, similar correction as what we have based on the XRP and Bitcoin. Okay, that's why if both of them start to move, maybe the price can consolidate from here, unless any of them move sharper. Because if the Bitcoin start to move, then the XRP cannot move, then for sure the price is going to drop. Then how we can look for trade, whether we should look for buy or not, we talk about the in terms of the technical analysis. All right, and what I can see here, we can see that we have a correction, and if the best is if it turns to a three waves structure. Okay, because if the price continue from here, the only way is to put our entry above the top. But if this one turn to three wave structure, we get one more drop, maybe based on lower time frame, 15 minutes, we can look for trade setup as a short move, like within the bigger correction. Okay, but the only thing is right now, if we want to look for buy, this is what I'm talking about. The best thing is if this one give us one more drop. The only thing is if we want to look for trade for buy, because as I mentioned, technically we have a trade setup for buy. If he wants to look for buy, if we get the trade, if he sees not moving as a sharp move as what we have here, mostly we are not going to keep the trade for long term. It depends. If we trade based on the deeper correction, if this one turn to a deeper move and we get the trade setup within the correction, if we get the trade, we see it's not moving within 2 to 4 hours, we take out the trade. We are not going to keep the trade more than 2 or 4 hours. And if the price continue from here, it depends on the strategy the traders they use. They want to put the entry above the top. What we want to see the continuation as a sharp move. If the price tag and we see there is no continuation within the first or maximum second hours, we take out the trade. Anyway, technically we are looking for buy. The only thing is if we get any trade setup, we need to see the continuation as a sharp move, not the corrective move. And again, all of the charts following the Bitcoin, they have the similar reversal. I mean, when they're going to reverse, they have a similar uh, correction, and we want to see whether the price can move or not. That's why if we want to look for buy, technically we can expect to get the correction here for continuation. Okay, by the way, as I mentioned, we can look for buy, but if we get any trade setup, we need to see the continuation as a sharp move, not the corrective move. If it turns to a corrective move, we are not going to keep the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.